Hey y'all, it's Ford Fly over here. Well, it's been an interesting trip, but like it always tends to be. This trip was probably the fastest way that I've done the amount of cities that I've hit. Mostly because this is really hard to do as one person. When you look at setting up flights and setting up, hotels and locations around the world, it takes a couple of minutes to get it set up. This particular trip, I went from Los Angeles to New York, JFK, over to Hong Kong, then into Da Nang, then to Saigon, better known as Ho Chi Minh City, and down here to beautiful Kuala Lumpur. Now, it is raining right now, but I will tell you, this city is beautiful, and I am staying at the Meridian, which is the drug of choice for a lot of us here, mostly because of the amenities that they provide and the fact that it's right beside the train station. Now, some other Marriott properties have popped up, like the St. Regis. There's a Hilton attached, and there's an Aloft, or some other people may pronounce that differently than I do, all attached to Central Station. So why that's important? Think of many other big cities that have mass transit and ways to get into the city. If you're going to spend 45, I think yeah, 45 ringgit if you're using an American Express per direction, it's really reasonable, and you're going to get to the location you need to be with a relative ease from the actual KLIA airport. So yeah, this trip's been fun. I'm mostly flying in business class. Tonight I'll be on Malaysian. Unfortunately, we got changed to a 738, which is, I guess, my fault for not actually paying attention while I was flying it. But I am flying first back to LA mistakenly, I guess, at like 12:05 tomorrow morning. So I have one night in Hong Kong, and yeah, it's also a mistake. I booked some place that is quite far away that I like because of a restaurant that everyone should check out, that a good friend of mine sent me over to at one point. But all that to say, it's hard when you have to build mile runs and also do them in short order without a lot of forethought onto delays and some of the other components that happen to mile runners who do things like this. I mean, I flew on, oh geez, I think I flew in SkyTeam, but in business, so it wasn't so bad. With that though, I hope you're having a really great Saturday night / Sunday for us over here. I'm on my way over to KLA 2 shortly. And a couple other things I just wanted to let you know about. One really important thing is that the train station here actually has baggage service. So much like KLIA 2 and KLIA does, you can store your bags here, which is important for folks that don't have maybe 4 p.m. checkout, who want to go and see the city. Maybe you want to go to the Batu Caves. Heck, maybe you want to try to get into the Petronas Towers. It seems every time I go, I can get to the bar, but I can't actually do the tour to the the observation area, which is, it is what it is. It's all good. The other really kind of interesting thing now, and something I noticed today, is that Grab, which is it's essentially Uber for this area, and that's including Singapore. So Uber, non-existent. They're hacking it. In fact, I was thinking about it today when I was VPN'd into the US doing some work, and then I looked at my location, and my phone thought I was in the US. So, yeah, interesting. If you're thinking about ride sharing, you may want to stick to traditional taxis and make sure that you have a good understanding of where you want to go. They've yet to develop a ride app like they have in Hong Kong for the red and blue taxis that we're all familiar with, which actually is kind of cool. It's a good competitor for Uber, because Uber's kind of having the same kind of problems as Grab has been. I know it's a funny name. If you haven't been down into the far southeast parts of Asia, it's food delivery service. It's pick you up on a scooter. It's drive you to the airport in a limo if you want it to be. So pretty much Uber on steroids with a couple of other modalities. So let's see. So what other parts of this trip have been cool? Met a couple of cool folks that are also like-minded as us, trying to get good quality fun trips to help support the trips that our families would like to take. In fact, it was kind of funny. I was speaking to someone just on a flight from, it was actually from Hong Kong to Da Nang a couple of days ago. And he's like, oh, wow, how many of those did you get? And I had to say, I know nothing. I see nothing. But I did get a few. Anyway, really good trip. Nothing too critical apart from delays and some mistaken timing. In fact, somehow I'm going to have to get a night of a hotel refunded, but we'll sort that when I get there. I hope everybody's doing well. Fly well, and we'll catch you later.